All right, welcome back. So today we are looking at Preignition on Starting Point Hack the Box. I believe this is video number 6 here. Let's go ahead and grab the IP address here, and we'll start going through it. Then we're going to learn about directory brute forcing with GoBuster. There's a bunch of different directory brute forcers. You got FearOxBuster, GoBuster, Derby, Durbuster. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones you could use, and then even more from there. You can make your own, everything like that. So there's a bunch of them. A lot of people are using FearOxBuster lately. That seems to be a go-to one lately, and that just because it really depends on how fast it can get the information for you, right? But we have here directory brute force is a technique used to check log paths on a web server to find hidden pages, which is another name for this, and that's going to be dirt busting, right? So we got dirt busting. Okay, which switch do we use for mmap scan? Specify they watch for version detection. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. We have already looked into things like this, right? Excuse me. Let me go ahead and CD back. Make directory. What was it called? Preignition, Preignition, or something like that. And we'll go ahead and we will do an mmap, and that's going to be attack SV, right? To see what the version is. We talked about this before, right? Attack PN, do not ping. Attack P, it's going to allow us to look at, excuse me, it's going to allow us to look at port 80. Very verbose, right? And then we can do a timing of 5. We can put more switches in there, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. And attack SV, like I said, is that version detection scan, right? Attack SC is for default scripts. You can look that up on the mmap web page on their wiki there. Okay, what for version detection? That should be attack SV, right? Lowercase s, capital V. What does mmap report as a service identifier is running on port 80? Let's go ahead and see. Service identifier looks like probably HTTP. This is most likely why in there. Yep, HTTP. Okay. What server name and version of the service is running on port 80? Okay. I think it's talking about Nginx for 1.14.2. Yes, it is. What switch do we specify to GoBuster we want to perform dirt busting specifically? So with GoBuster, you could do, if you hit enter here, you could do a vhost, you could do DNS, directory busting, S3. You can do a lot of different things here, right? So for directory busting, we're going to do GoBuster dir, tac u, the page, which we know is HTTP, right? Then the IP address there. So if we go to that page, we can go ahead and check it out like real quick. There we go. Okay, so we got welcome to Nginx. Okay, and then we can give it a word list, such as like user, share, word list, derby, big.txt, something like that. This isn't really a very big word list like right here. I know it says big.txt, it's not a very big word list. There's many more word lists. There's word lists and sec lists also. So if you have sec lists on your Kali, they have a lot of word lists, mostly Raft. Seems to be one that a lot of people are using nowadays. From here, we can then specify, like, hey, I only want to look for, let's say, PHP files, right? So we say tech-php or something like that, right? And this will start to go through it. Let's go ahead and head back over to here. See what else they want from us here. So, yep, we do have a dir. Okay, now when using GoBuster to dirbust, what switch do we add to make sure it finds PHP pages? That should be tech-php, just like we just showed right here. All right. And what page is found? We don't know yet. We don't have a page yet. Now I'm going to show you another one. Like I said, a lot of people are using FearOxBuster lately. Okay, so we can do a FearOxBuster, right? And that's good. We're obviously not looking for CGI there. We're going to be looking for our web page here, right? There we go. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw in that TACX. We'll see which one, how fast this one goes. We'll say PHP. And you'll start to see how quickly it does actually move here. As you can see, we're already catching up to GoBuster here. And you can also add more threads in it too. That is a thing also. We can add in more threads and things like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop this one up here. And the more threads you add in, obviously the faster it goes. So we do have this admin.php like right here. We believe that's what it was looking for, right? And when you see the admin console, enter username, enter password, maybe admin. We can also try admin password. Okay, admin. There we go. And we get our flag. Awesome. So let's go ahead and head back over here. And sure enough, we do have an admin.php. What's the HP status code returned? We can look right here. We see that it is a 200, which means we can get to it, right? We can also utilize it. We can log in and everything like that. And then finally, lastly, submit the root flag, which we already grabbed from that admin console, right? I actually want to try something real quick on this admin console, just see if there's some type of database running in the background. If we could do like a little I'd be surprised. Okay, we can. I was about to say I'd be surprised if we can, but some simple SQL injection, just see if it's even there. But yep. So that's gonna be it for GoBuster. Remember, there are a lot of different directory brute forcing tools out there. We have dirb. Okay. We also have dirbuster, which is a GUI like this. All right. So there's a lot of different directory brute forcers out there. So just find one that you like. Like I said, a lot of people are using FearOxBuster nowadays, and that's just because it does recursively look, and it is, as you can see, pretty quick. So we can also up those threads with a tac T or something like that, right? We could also say, whoa, man, I'm clicking everywhere. There we go. Okay, so we can also say something like tac T 100. All right, that's a lot of threads to send at it, but that is something else you can technically do, okay? And you see how fast it's going now versus before when I was looking for things. So that's going to be it for this week right here. Hopefully you learned something, and I will talk to you all later.